And certainly, Alex, we were reflecting there on the commercial concerns and what may happen in terms of share price. But there's the reputational hit as well, I guess, and that particularly may be a concern for the management as they meet in this crisis meeting this week.
Absolutely. And no doubt that's really what they're focused on. It's been an enormous story, this. Every station is covering it, and it's being covered, internationally as well. I gather it's on BBC Worldwide and visible in other nations. So they've got to take it very seriously.
What is the story? Because clearly the suggestion that there's a toxic atmosphere, there may have been bullying, a lack of duty of care, all those things can be addressed in terms of employment law, but this goes perhaps wider in terms of a culture in television.
Well, it's a really good question, because I'm not sure that it adds up to an actual story. What you've got is lots of separate salacious things that added up look like a really terrible story. But it's possible that really what we're talking about is as simple as an affair at work. And obviously it's against the background of what happened with Phillip Schofield's brother, which makes it look doubly bad. What I suppose ITV need to be thinking about is, what are they trying to achieve? There's sort of three things they need to be looking at. One is, how do they deal with Phillip Schofield? Well, that's rather been dealt with in the sense that he has left their employee. Secondly is, what would further investigation achieve? Is there some sort of endemic structural thing that needs to be changed here? Or are these the actions of one person? Is the toxic culture as a result of Phillip Schofield, or is there a different thing? But I think the most important, the third thing is, the reality is, what can they do to give advertisers with them the sense of security, and that this is a show that's going to go on and continue to be as popular as it has always been?
So therefore, what's the advice, the expert advice? I mean, Diane Nelms, who was the editor 36 years ago when it launched, she's used the phrase, the show's been shipwrecked on scandal, indicating they need to start with a clean slate by September 2024. I mean, is that the advice of experts such as yourselves, or do you keep calm and carry on?
I think they need a reset. I don't think they probably need a rebrand, but that is what they're doing. I suppose a lot of it is going to depend upon how the markets react, as you say, early next week. And, I think the reality is, if a reset is not enough, then they will have to rethink the whole thing. But I suspect that they will ultimately keep calm and carry on.